They say content is king. It's true in web and advertising, and it's also true with mobile. Basically, if you want to get people engaged, you're gonna have to use pictures, and I'm gonna show you how to add pictures to your application right now. So here I have a folder, and inside of this folder I have another folder, and inside of that folder I got a picture of a really cute dog. I want to add this dog to my project. In fact, I want to put him right here. So how do I do that? The first thing I have to do is I have to add it to my project. So if you go over here to this res folder, you'll see that there's all these drawable folders. This is where you want to add images. Now, we're not going to go over the different types of drawable folders, but in short, they're for different resolutions. Right now, we're going to just work with our MDPI folder. So inside here, you can see we already have iclauncher.png. This is just our application icon. I want to add my dog.png to this particular folder. So here's a quick trick. If you right-click on it and then open it up in Finder, then it's really easy to just drag and drop whatever particular image you want directly into your project. And as you can see, Android Studio will automatically add the picture to the project for you. Great. So there's two different methods that we can use for adding something like this to our actual layout. One is that the background tag will actually take drawables. So in this case, if I were to get rid of this and type dr and then press tab to select the drawable, that's as much help as Android Studio is going to give me. But if I start to type the name of the image, in this case dog, Android Studio will populate it out for me, and sure enough, it's added as the background. Notice how dog.png and dog are different. There is no extension. Also notice that dog is all lowercase. You basically need to use alphanumerics. You don't want to use any special symbols, and people will often screw this up by using a dash in one of their image names. Keep it to underscores, lowercase letters, and a couple numbers, and you'll be fine. This is fine for a background, but what if I want to put an image somehow differently into my application? Well, let me just undo what I did here and put our color back, and I'll show you how to use an image view. I'm going to create an image view, and I'm going to say, well, let's make the width just the content. And for an image view, the actual tag you want to use is src for source. Again, I'm going to use drawable, type in dog. Sure enough, there's my dog. Now, in order to change how our image is laid out, we just need to change the scale type. We can do things like center crop it, so it fills it in but crops it from the outside. We can actually have it fit XY, which will actually stretch it to the boundaries of our image view. Or, one of the default ones is just center inside. Fit that image inside the layout. Adjusting your scale type for how you want your image to lay out will give you enough control to make sure you can guarantee a great experience no matter what device the user's looking at it on. Lastly, word of warning. If you're trying to manipulate images and you get into a situation like this, let's say I wanted to update that image from that dog to this dog because I find it cuter. I'm going to put that in there and I will replace it, but what you'll notice is even though that's been replaced to Android Studio here, my relative layout still shows the same dog. There's many different ways to try to deal with this, but I'm going to show you the quick and easy way that a professional deals with this. Quit Android Studio, or at least quit your project, and come back to it. It'll fix any of the issues that you're coming across like a pro.